This is Ken Smith reminding you it happened today, September 10th. But the year was 1776. George Washington needed a spy, a volunteer. Nathan Hale was a soldier. He volunteered. He went behind enemy lines during the Battle of Long Island. He was discovered and then hung. His last words: "I only regret that I have but one life to give for my country." 1776. It was on this day that Simon Bolivar is named the president of Peru, 1823. On this day, it was a Baptist minister who invented the rickshaw while serving as a missionary in Japan, 1869. It was on this day that the Lincoln Highway, the first coast-to-coast highway across the United States, is opened. And every town wanted to be linked to the Lincoln Highway. In all, 14 states, 128 counties, and more than 700 cities, towns, and villages would have the Lincoln Highway pass through. It would go from Times Square to Fisherman's Wharf in California, 1913. It was on this day, under the leadership of Mackenzie King, Canada declares war on Germany, 1939. A strange event on this day: Mike, the headless chicken, is decapitated in Fruita, Colorado. He will survive without a head for another 18 months. That happened on this day, 1945. It was on this day that Swanson sells its first TV dinner, 1953. Gunsmoke will premiere on CBS, 1955. It was also on this day the first episode of the daily syndicated version of Jeopardy, with Alex Trebek as host, aired on this day, 1984. Also on this day, Lucy in Peanuts, the comic strip, raised her psychiatric help cost from 5 cents to 47 cents, 1992. It was on this day 350,000 students are affected by a teacher's strike in Chicago, 2012. Hurricane Irma made landfall in the Florida Keys, Category 3 hurricane, on this day, 2017. It was on this day South Carolina issued a mandatory evacuation order affecting 1 million people ahead of Hurricane Florence, 2018. It was on this day that President Trump fires his third national security advisor, John Bolton. Bolton will go on to write a book, but that happened 2019, just a year ago. And so as we look back, there's good news and bad news, confusing news. But behind it all is the good news that this is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is Ken Smith reminding you it happened today, September 10th.